Hey guys, this is Vic from Pierce the Veil, and these are my favorite tracks from our new album, Misadventures. It is super hard to pick for me, because these are all just songs that I've been working on for years, and they all mean a lot to me. It's playing live. I've been really loving playing the last track on the record. It's called Song for Isabel. It was about a friend of mine that was going through such a tough time, and she was trying to find joy in this world and what that meant to her, and because she was having trouble finding the positivity in the world, and she eventually found it. I just spoke to her the other day. She found it through performing arts and being able to express herself, and she finally found that outlet, and it was about her trying to get through this horrible time that she told me about when she was going through it. So that was sort of just a gift to her, and I wanted to make her something pretty that would kind of maybe uplift her, and yeah, she's doing really well now, so it's cool.
I would probably go with track number 1, Dive In. That was one of my favorite tracks to make, just because I'm sure the other guys will probably say the same thing. If I guess if you wanted to show a friend of yours what Pierce the Veil sounded like, you can show them that track, and it literally, from beginning to end, has everything we try to do as a band. We have our fast stuff, we have our heavy stuff, more of the like singy pop stuff. So I think that just kind of encompasses what we are as a band. So it's a good kind of indication of what we sound like. So.
First favorite, I guess, would be Circles. It's actually our single right now. And that one stuck with me from the very beginning when Vic first laid down his like scratch vocal melodies. I just loved the hook that he put on the chorus, and yeah, it's just awesome to play live now.
Texas is Forever. The fastest song we've ever done is one of my favorites as well. That's just going back to our roots. We grew up all listening to fast punk rock stuff. Got a cool bouncy chorus as well.
Texas is Forever. It's our fastest song, and it's kind of, what we grew up playing, really fast punk and stuff like that when we were in bands as kids, so it's cool to have a song like that on the record now.
I think one of my favorites is called Floral Fading. It was about a situation with my girlfriend. When we first got together, we were just getting a lot of she was getting a lot of online hate and people just talking crap on her who don't even know her. So I kind of wrote this bit of a love song about her and I just getting away, and there's a lyric about faking our own deaths and just saying goodbye to everybody and just living on an island or on our own or wherever, throwing away our phones and just living in the woods, because we could live on a planet together and still be happy, and it's just to kind of show her that none of that stuff matters. You don't have to listen to random people who don't know you on the internet, and it shouldn't let it affect you.
This was one of the songs we wrote that kind of was an oddball out of all the tracks, just because it didn't really sound like a Pierce the Veil song when we first were creating it. But it turned out to be one of my favorite songs on the record. It's got a lot of cool bass stuff. It's very pumping. It's very cool. And yeah, it turned out to be one of my favorite songs because it kind of started in this weird place and ended up to be this cool sounding, very, very strange sounding Pierce the Veil song, which I love. So.
One of my favorite tracks from Misadventures would have to be Floral Fading. This is a song that is a lot different from anything we've ever done. It's definitely the slowest tempo song we've ever had. I just love the groove of it, and I love how sing-alongy it is. That song, I can hear kids singing, so loud. I was told that you couldn't even hear us play the other night because the crowd was just so loud, and I was like, that's so awesome.
Yeah, that's been an issue. We were playing these smaller venues, and obviously, with the intimate venues, you don't have the crazy huge PA, so it's a little bit, and our sound guy has been fighting, kids are just so loud, and he's just we have our ears in, but he's I'm trying to push the PA as loud as I can go, and they're still I can't even hear Vic sometimes. It's that's crazy. So, good problem to have, I guess.
As a drummer, I always grew up playing super fast stuff, and so it's actually kind of harder for me to play the slow stuff because I just want to speed up the whole time. So it's a bit of a challenge to stay in that pocket, but it's fun. It's cool.
It's been cool seeing what fans are sort of responding to, and playing them live for the first time on this tour is pretty amazing because I've been literally dreaming about. I remember writing these songs and being in the studio and just wondering when the day was going to be when we were going to get to play these songs for people, and it's been such a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Daylight for gasoline. So now we're gonna chase